Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft. And finally, today I'm going to discuss my jacket. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I've had plenty of people questioning and asking me about this jacket. It's become sort of a logo for my channel. I've not seen one like this out there. Of course, I know there are. I haven't really seen people wearing this jacket before. So I thought that I would discuss a little bit. So like I said, I've been having a lot of people ask me about where I got it, and did I make it, and whether it's warm. Tons and tons of questions. So I'm going to kind of do a little quick overview and see if I can't answer some questions. It is warm. I do wear a jacket underneath it when the weather is brisk. It's a very awesome looking. I love this thing. I love it. I purchased this at a living reenactment. The local living reenactment is called Coco Ma. You can look it up on the internet and you can find it. Coco Ma is spelled K-O-H-M-A-H. That's although it's a different spelling, that's the name of my town, Kokomo, and it's supposed to be named after an Indian chief, but I'm not even going to get into that story because I could talk for hours just on that. But we have a few living reenactments here in town. The biggest one is the Coco Ma, and then we have an 1812 Missinawa reenactment as well. But I got this one at the Coco Ma. So it's been about 3 years, I think, about 3 years now. So my wife and I went to this reenactment, and she was sitting down watching the battle. They have a huge, I don't know if you really wouldn't call it a valley, it's more of anyway. So she's sitting there watching this reenactment, and it's based off of the French and Indian Wars here in Indiana. So she's sitting there watching that battle. I'm off perusing the vendors and the booths and things to that nature, and I ran across this jacket, and I look at it, and I'm eyeballing it, something fierce, I tell you. And of course the vendor notices immediately my interest is piqued. So he comes over and starts, giving me the positives and all that about the jacket. And I told him, I said, dude, you don't have to sell me on this. I said, if I could afford it, I'd buy it right now. And I looked at the price. Now, for some of you, it may not be expensive. For others, it may be way too expensive. It was $100. And I looked at that, and I'm like, oh, man, I would love to have this coat. So what I did was I went back to my wife, and I said, I want to show you something. I said, I know we can't afford it, but I've got to show it to you. So I brought her over to the shop. She looked at it, looked at the price, and she said, I tell you what, she said, if you consider this your birthday present and Christmas present, you can have it. So I lit up. I'm telling you, I lit up. And there it is. I got it. So what it is it's a reproduction of a 1700's hunter's long coat, and it doesn't have any pockets. They used to wear bags and sacks to carry all their goods, and it does not have a belt that goes with it. It's open. Now I have a sash that you've seen a few times, a blue sash that I wear. Now the sash I did not get at Coco Ma. I actually purchased the sash at the 1812 Missinawa reenactment, and I just felt that it would fit perfectly with this jacket. But I don't really know what else to say about the jacket. You know, it's really, really nice. I love it. What it's made of, yeah, I really couldn't tell you what it's made of. To me, it feels like a really thick muslin. That's what it feels like to me. It's thicker, but it kind of has that feel to it. But it's really nice. I love the coloring. It's a really nice off brownish white, and it's not uniformed as far as that goes. There are dark patches and light patches, and you know, even on the back, somewhere back here, there's like a black stain looking thing on there. I don't know what that is, but it just really adds to the uniqueness. And like I said, I've had this for 3 years now. I completely love this jacket. If I haven't answered your question, then leave a question down in the comments below if I haven't answered it, and I'll try to answer that question for you. So thank you for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard.